Howdy, Possum Patty here, and today, well, I'm just journaling, so come on along. Well, today I was just going to journal in the Golden Egg book, my little golden book, do some Easter journaling because this is Easter week. So I was making some space on the desk here, and I came across a couple of pictures that I want to put in this book. So instead of moving them off the desk and losing them and forgetting about them, I'm just going to go ahead and stick them in here before I start the other book. And because this is my winter journaling, well, this is kind of like January through till March, January, February, March. It's the sister's birthdays, my birthday, my sister's birthday, and my other sister's birthday. And I like to do some sister pages. And this is a picture of my sister. She took dance lessons, so here she is at a recital. I don't know why, but she's playing around on the phones. And I just, whoops, happened to have this other picture of her talking on the phone, which I thought was funny. And when I was driving by the McDonald's the other day, Mr. Possum stopped in to get some coffee. There was a payphone on the outside of the McDonald's, and you don't see too many payphones anymore since everybody carries their cell phones around. I mean, you can find them, but they're just not on every corner like they used to be. And then I had this bit of a magazine. I think this was from a Swap and Glue that says Maison Catherine, which my sister's name is Catherine, Catherine's house. So I thought I would use this as a background or something. I don't think I'm going to journal on these two pages because I just like the pictures of all the birds. And I might keep this just the way it is, maybe. But go ahead and journal on this page, maybe. I want to get that Catherine's house in there, en français, Maison Catherine. I don't know how to say Catherine in French. But I thought this was very cool. And then somehow put her on the phone here somewhere. All right, so first thing I'm going to do is just cut this down and put it on this page. Okay, a slight change in plans. I did cover this side with the magazine page, and it folds like this. And I think I'm just going to leave it this way with her name like that. And then on this side, I'm going to leave the birds. And you see this bright red cardinal there. Well, she is wearing red in both of her pictures here. So I'm thinking of covering this side of the old book page with this cardinal paper. And then putting these two pictures. She even has feathers on her head. All right, so that's a cardinal picture for sure. So both of these. So I'm going to put those on this side. And there are spots of red on the book page over here. And open it up. We got red berries and a red cardinal. On this side we'll have red cardinal background. And we'll have Catherine with her red on, talking to the phone, talking on the phone. And then the only thing I have to do is put this somewhere, which I may just put over here on this side, like that. Okay, so Cat is back in my lap. When I was gluing this side down, she jumped up on my lap. So that made that quite the task. And then she left, and now she's back when I have to glue this side. So let's see what I can do here. My measurements were off just a little on this side. I think it was a little short here, or a little crooked. I think it was a little crooked. But I do the best I can with a kitty on my lap. Someday she's just looking for lots of attention. Oh, now she jumped down. I throw things on the floor. She's interested in what's down there right now. I have a new idea for a little golden book. Oh, did I do that backwards? I think I did. Yes, I did. Not have the paper facing the right direction. Mamma mia. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, for some reason, this picture was sitting in this book. And this is a female cardinal. And I'm wondering... See, I have to be careful because there's the fold. So one picture has to go here, one picture has to go here. And can I get my female cardinal on this page somehow? I don't want to cut her, but I'm going to cut it. I'm going to cut it. And see what I can do. And I could use those also, those pieces. Tie it all together. See, here's the line right there. So I could put one there, put her there, put that over there, and still maybe put a little sprig of this coming down somehow, going up, coming down, going up, coming down. Something like that, do you think? Here I was all set to do about Easter, and all of a sudden now I'm doing winter birds. Ah, so easily distracted. But that's okay, this is something I wanted to do. And now I'm getting it done. Okay, first we're going to put this one down. I thought maybe this would just take me a couple minutes, but you know how that goes. These pictures are pretty old. I don't know how old she is there, but pretty young. Pretty young. Okay. And This one is going to go down here. Down here. I'm just using my tacky glue. We had a nice brisk walk, 1.5 miles around the flea market this morning. I'll be sharing that on Thrifty Thursday. Okay. Maybe I should go around the edge a little bit more with this. Too bad that's already cut off top of our feathers there. Sometimes it makes a big difference when you take off just a little more. Stay down, everything stay down. Yes, it is much easier to work on journal pages when they are not in the journal. Probably about like that. But I went ahead and sewed the signatures in because I like working in a book. I was thinking back to the first few 2-3 junk journals I made, and I did not sew anything in the signatures until I had the pages done. That way you can control the chunkiness of your journal. And I noticed that all the journals that I've made where I sewed in the signatures or I did a altered composition book, that they're alligator mouths for sure. Okay, so next will be a little sprig of something up here. A little sprig of something in the corner. Oh, does the cat want to go out now? Ah, she's so restless. She is not a cat to sit in your lap and just sit in your lap. Even when she's sitting in your lap, she's moving around, spinning around, spinning around, spinning around. And when I was gluing down this cardinal page here, she started that spinning around business. And you guessed it, the tail went right through the glue. I had to wipe off her tail. I leave a little bit of space somewhere to journal. Got to fold the tail there. Oh, now she's on the table. Now she's on my shoulder. I think I gotta let this dry before I fold it some more, so I'll come back. Okay, I'm gonna let this dry and just move on to the other book. Everything on this page is glued down. I don't like the way the tail's going around the corner, so I'm going to have to let that dry. And I should have smoothed the glue out underneath the cardinal, because now that's all lumpy, but that's okay. I stuck the phone on over here. I used a little bit of that cardinal paper for the background, just for fun. And this side's pretty much done, but this side is still wet and things are still popping up a little bit. Not too bad. So I'm going to let this side dry and go on to Easter. Well, I'm going through my bag of Easter stuff and I have way too many Easter things I bought. I must have bought some stuff on sale at the end of the season last year. Isn't that cute? Oh, these are wood. Did I get these in Target? I might have got a bunch of stuff at Target after Easter on sale. And I have some vintage Easter cards. These are all vintage. Oh, look at the little duck, so cute. And, oh, look at this. That's not even a repro, this is real. This is the real deal here. Easter greeting to Mother. Looks like somebody painted it too. What is it? Oh, it's a little card. Oh, isn't that sweet? So these are all vintage. I got these at the flea market, I think, last year. Pansies. Oh, that's sweet. All right, so this is a memory keeper. So I am just putting in old photos. I did this page the other day with my bunny die cuts I got from Panda Hall Select. And I don't know, is there anything else done in here? Oh, in this book I'm not going to journal on the story pages. In this one I decided to leave the story intact. But I did sew everything in. And now I'm wanting to sew some material in here. So, this is so pretty. I have this pink doily that I thought maybe could get used as a fabric flip on something. But that means I can actually sew this to a strip of paper and then glue the paper in, so I'm not worried about that. There's always a way to get it done. I like it on top of this flowered paper here. But it looks like it needs something in the corner. Which side is the front? This side's the front. So I put something underneath, sew this to a strip, flip it up. I could put a flower or something here, or a bunny or a flower, or a gnome, an Easter gnome. Oh, sorry, I gotta bend down on the floor. It's hard to do everything with a kitty in your lap. Oh, I have these flowers I made. Now I die cut the material and I hand stitch these, and they have batting on them, so they're really nice and soft. And wouldn't that look pretty there? I think I gave a bunch of these away in Happy Mail. But I got a couple left. So that's one thing I can do. Now how do I attach that onto there? I could sew it right in the middle. Alright, I have a envelope of all old Easter pictures. Oh, there's more Easter cards in here too. Wow, I got a lot of Easter cards. Oh my gosh. These are repros though. The other ones are the real deal. So I got the real ones and I got the repros. And I got a bunch of pictures. This is my ex, my little boy when he was little. That's cute. A little sailor suit on Easter. Sisters. This is my brother dressed up as the Easter bunny at the daycare. Let's see. All the kids painting their bunny cookies. The lambs. Maybe we will put a picture of Mom in there. I'm going to trim that a little bit and put it on some paper. All right, I'm going to find some paper to layer with. Okay, I'm thinking of a plain border, some spring green and some pink. And this paper goes with this set. See these little, I call them jelly beans, but I guess they're supposed to be confetti. I can sew that onto that and put that there across the top. And that's sort of what's going to happen there. Okay, so first step, I think I'll work on the picture first. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to trim this down a little bit and then glue it to the green and then glue it to the pink and see where I can place that onto the page, and then I'll know where to put the flip. Okay, I just went back and forth with some zigzag stitches over here and thread everywhere here. Oh, that's already cut. And then I just took the machine and zigzagged around the flower. Looks like I caught some of those petals, but not other ones, but that's okay. All right, so now I left a little space here, so this is going to get glued down here. And then this is going to get glued right under that. And this is going to get glued on there, right up at the top. I'm going to leave a little space to write their names. I might come down a little bit more. Maybe around there. And then that'll go on top. And I'll write their names right there. And I think that's it. I think that'll be it. That's what I say. All right, so I got to do this first, because this is going to get glued on top of that. And how far down did I want this? Paper engineering. Paper engineering. More thread. Okay, so we want this to be I think right about there. So what I'm going to do is make a little pencil mark and glue this down. Do I want strong glue for this? Maybe, because this will be flipped up and down a lot. Well, not a lot. Who looks through my journals, right? Well, sometimes family come over. I take them out. We go through them. It's always fun. Some of them are a little delicate though. They can't be manhandled because they're just paper. So you gotta be careful when you're flipping through them. Okay, so this is gonna go right on that line. I'm using the Beacon poster board and foam glue, which I stocked up on from the Dollar Tree. So I got several of them. Not supposed to get it all over the book though. I didn't get enough in that corner, did I? 8 little corners peeking up. Okay. Hold that down. Extra glue all over my fingers. Okay. Well, that's pretty. I like that. Did I buy these last week? I don't know. Flea market. But it makes for a pretty page. Very spring-like, very Easter, all pink and green. All pink and green. Okay, first this gets glued down. Paper to paper, so we're just going to use some tacky glue. I did clean off the desk a little bit, like I said, because I was doing that stenciling project. Mamma mia, like mixed media. I pulled everything out. I pulled out the gelatos, the watercolors, the acrylics, the stencils, the stamps, matte medium, texture paste. This is what I should have done behind that cardinal. Spread it out a little bit so it didn't get so lumpy. But that was my fault. I forgot. It's a junk journal. You can live with the lumps. Live with the lumps. Okay, now we're going to do this layer. Oh, I should be gluing on the paper, right? That's what the paper's here for. Ooh, look at that honeydew melon. I love honeydew melon. See? I got spoiled when I lived in Pennsylvania. Oh, they grew such delicious melons down in Lancaster County, which wasn't that far away. And they'd bring them up to the farmer's market every week in season. Nothing like getting local cantaloupes and honeydews and watermelons in season. Oh my gosh. They don't taste anything like stuff you get at the grocery store that travels halfway around the world. So much sweeter. So much sweeter. Oops, don't put it upside down. I can be up there far enough, yeah. I want it to just cover the picture. Like that. Got glue on the picture. Perfect, perfect. And then I'm going to write their name right there. You noticed I rounded the corners on the picture in the green, but for the pink I did a rippy edge, just as a contrast. Don't want everything so nice and neat. Gotta change it up. Oops. Change it up a little bit. Okay, I'm just gonna write down here. You know what? I don't know. I think this was my sister Kathy's wedding, I think. I think. Ooh, I could text her and find out what year this was because I don't remember. That's just how I imagined it. I like it, I like it. Well, I got one page done. Oh, you know what? I have to journal in the other page. I have to go see if it's dry in the other book. So, well, I got one page done in this book and one page done in that book. And look at all this Easter stuff. Oh, I got another one of these. I got these irises. I made these tags. It's a product review. Oh, look at the chocolate bunny for my wife. Oh, that's so cute. That's from Mr. Possum. Chocolate bunny is definitely going to go in this. I have to cut it down a little bit. Journal. Anyway, see, I get distracted. I'll be right back. Okay, this is just about dry, but now the ink is wet, and I just put Yakety Yak Catherine down here, and I used my Secura glaze pen, which is almost empty. But these glaze pens, they're almost like a three-dimensional, very shiny ink, and they do write on a lot of surfaces. So they come in handy when you're junk journaling and you want to write on top of something. So this is, gotta be careful, they're interactive in that it opens up. And it's all about Yakety Yak Kathy, even though these pictures are, well, that one's probably 40 years ago, and this one, you know, maybe 35 years ago, whatever. To this day, she'll still call up, Yakety Yak, and she can talk and talk and talk on the telephone, let me tell you. She's a yacker. All right, well, I think that came out pretty good. At least now those things are done. They've been floating around. They were here, they were there, then they got separated, and then I found them and I put them back together again. And then, well, the cardinal was just in the book for some reason, but I put it to use. And I know this is my winter book, but I think every once in a while I will take it out and do a page, a memory page in here. It's getting chunky already, and I haven't done much in there yet. This is going to definitely be an alligator mouth for sure. Easter book has just gotten started, and this will be a memory book also, and I'm going to leave the Easter things out and work on this all week to get into the Easter spirit. So thanks for coming along today, and I want to wish everybody happy junk journaling. Bye bye.